Yo! Video games.
But retroactively, nice last boss, wonderful looking last boss. Retroactively, the other two movies that follow it ruin the first one now because now you know where these things eventually go and they suck. They're not interesting. So Force Awakens, we were all down. Me and Simmons were like talking late nights about the movie, and wondering where they're gonna go with this stuff and what they're gonna do. There was like genuine.
You were so optimistic.
Got on a chair.
You're so optimistic.
Yeah, and it's so it's like it's just obviously like Rian Johnson wanted to do his own thing. I want to take off his mask, and like the other guy's like, no, I want him to keep the mask.
Somehow Palpatine returned. So what they said was that it technically was not Palpatine. It was just a clone of Palpatine.
Who knows? Do we even know? It's never really explained or something.
So. Yeah, and I think stuff's been going into like they've been writing that
never
out. He had a contingency plan made long before to like in case anything happened to him, like they would have like a clone body ready to go.
Yeah, it was never supposed to be him in the first place. This is why Snoke.
But then like
you know what it should have been? Honestly, instead of this like Project Resurrection or whatever they call it, they're going with now. What they should have done? They should have said like, okay, so light side Jedis. They have the ability to become Force ghosts. Sith they have to possess another body.
Transfer their consciousness.
Transfer consciousness to another body, like kill the consciousness of whatever other body, right?
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool if like Palpatine returned, but he was like possessing someone else's body.
Like, well, they kind of like Agent Smith. They do that with the Matrix.
I mean, it's not like, it wouldn't be like great, don't get me wrong, it's not like something, that would have saved it.
Kind
It's
of
just
explains
like,
it.
oh, and like, okay, well, I guess it would have been something to have like, here's what the Sith do versus here's what the light side Jedi do. Like, that's just a clone.
That's a good question. Why would Palpatine choose to make his clone just as old and as he is? Like, why wouldn't he make him a young version of himself?
To be fair, there's a lot of shit that got cut from Episode 9.
Yeah.
And you can thank all my spoiler things.
Sure, no. I mean, do it.
There was a whole subplot they cut out of the movie that they did film, which was a whole... The Emperor wants to get Kylo and Rey together because they call it. They leave one line where they call him like a didac or whatever. Diadem. He wants to get.
Something like that.
He wants to. He's trying to basically use both of their Force powers to basically make himself like young. Like that's his whole goal. Is that his body?
He wants to possess them both, or he wants them to have
he's gonna suck all their life force away.
Oh, he's gonna suck them.
He's literally the guy at the end of the Street Fighter Alpha movie.
Yeah.
Remember the Alpha?
Oh yeah, that guy was so weird.
Yeah. Dude gets all buff and shit because he's taking all the Street Fighter's powers.
There was a whole thing about this, and what it was going to do was different. He was going to literally like, basically like, he needed both of them to.
He's Mr. Sinister.
Suck up his whole like light and dark energy.
Mr. Sinister is taking their powers and shit.
Yeah. So that all got erased. There was a whole thing at the beginning of the movie where he's on this planet, he fights this weird Sith half-spider lady, and she reveals the existence of Exegol to him. And after he kills her, he finds the
fuck is Exegol?
That's the planet.
That's the planet with like the Star Destroyer where they got to find the MacGuffin.
Okay.
Yeah. But like apparently all the test audiences were confused by what the Emperor's plot was.
We're still confused.
So they just simplified it that like Palpatine was gonna like transfer or like, he was gonna have Rey take over. Like, oh, he'll be my granddaughter.
I'm gonna do one more time and you do it.
He's firing bubbles at you, bro. What the fuck is going on? He's sitting in chairs and firing bubbles. What is going on?
Dude, for a game that runs in 720p, this looks really good.
Yeah.
It's also running through the retro tank.
Okay, I gotta give it to Steve so he can see how shitty
this feels.
Yeah. Like, very unresponsive.
Palpatine can transfer his consciousness. Was that the lore?
But they don't like do that.
Was that the lore?
Like that's the thing is that they don't use that in a moment where it would make sense.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You should see what this feels like.
Just press some buttons and tell me what it's like.
Okay.
He was born in the lag zone.
This is true.
Biased.
Steve's lag tolerance is very high. Mine's very low.
Yeah, it's extremely low.
Mine's extremely
This man will not even touch the game if it's lag. He's like, man, fuck this shit. I'm like, if I like it, I'll play that shit. That's some of this moves, right? Yeah, he's a tank. He's a tank character. Are you block?
X.
Okay. Bubbles.
don't want to fucking play the Soulcalibur nor Vader.
Anyone's Voldo.
Yeah. Fuck him up, little Voldo. Let's get weird on him.
Interesting.
Just run around.
Not good.
Ah. Wait for this shit.
Sidestep, bro.
Oh, it's actually. Wow, it actually.
Wait,
goes
run.
faster.
Press up or down. You'll start moving.
Moving in.
Up, down. Oh dear.
I don't think it was J.J. Abrams. It was just literally these two directors, and they each want to do their own fucking film.
I refuse to believe they couldn't find a good director in Hollywood that would be down to make all 3 movies. I refuse to believe they couldn't do that.
Oh yeah.
Battle 1. Fight.
I don't have high hopes for Filoni's movie because motherfucker introduced the idea of like Luke being like, "Yo, friends are the Force." I'm like,
Oh yeah. I remember I was talking about that, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, no, it was.
Wow. The sidestepping.
No, he's using a Samus
Really
gun.
feels like crap.
I honestly feel he's kind of succumbed a bit to the fan service.
Yeah, like, oh no, this is how it has to be.
Succumb.
He did a lot of good. I won't discredit that.
Yeah.
But like he is,
Done.
feels like he is succumbing hard to fan service shit now.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is the rule book, the Jedi rule book, so, you know, Luke has to follow it. Which makes, that's why Jedis are incredibly boring. It's like, oh, no. See? And there you go. Kathleen Kennedy's to blame. Kathleen Kennedy's the oogie boogie man that red people tell you to, like, fear. Okay? Like, it's the red pillars are telling you to fear the woman. Because it's the woman who's ruining Star Wars. She's not writing the films. She's just like, hey, who wants to deal with this shit?
She also is responsible for like some of the best stuff in Hollywood.
Exactly. Her track record
Go
is.
look at her IMDb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Look at her IMDb.
But her track record on the movies weren't good. Like,
Well,
she's-
nobody's was.
Nobody's.
Like the whole thing was just a shit show from the very.
But that's why I say Star Wars is the most overrated fucking thing, dude.
Well,
it wasn't good.
Here's the
Whoa. Well, old Star Wars is very good.
Yes.
Okay, so then she didn't do a good job.
Right. Nobody did. Like
Okay.
there was a directing problem. There was a writing. She didn't write the movies.
Yeah.
So-
Write him or direct them.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
then if I'm-
Effectively, her job was to get all the creative people into the right spots, and to be real, she did a good job. All the actors came back and shit. Like, and those people came back because Kathleen was probably involved.
So then what happened to the writing?
Well, yeah, fuck.
She's not the writer.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of blaming Nomura for everything in Final Fantasy.
Right, I totally get that. So
she's like the boogeyman of like,
because at the end of the day,
because
she
guess
gets
what?
to say.
It's easier to blame a woman for your Star Wars being bad.
I seriously doubt if it's a woman thing. I think
No,
I
it's
think
100% a woman
I think
thing.
if it's a guy,
any one of the directors have all said
that movie was terrible.
I feel, and the directors have all said like she didn't stop me from doing, she didn't sit here and say I can't do this or I have to do that.
Right. At
She
the end
gave
of
me
the day,
free reign. Okay, so she trusted the people
To do this stuff,
to direct
right.
it.
To
It's
make
fucked up.
something sick.
People didn't like it. Oh no, it's her fault.
Jacob, it has everything to
Yeah.
do with her being a woman.
I seriously doubt that because
It does.
there's plenty.
You know why?
There's plenty of
You know-
movies where guys
No.
make the fucking movie and it's terrible and they get
Here's the-
shitted on.
Well, here's the thing. She gets shitted on more. And here's
she
the thing.
definitely is like the
way more,
big
way more.
target.
Because you know who fucked up Star Wars before her? George fucking Lucas.
And he got shitted on too.
But now, but
He got shitted on heavier.
no.
Right, you know
not
what he
as
also
heavy as her.
did?
What?
Wrote and directed it.
Yes. He wrote
Yeah.
and directed it. He fucking
You
single-handedly
can
fucked that up.
absolutely pin blame on the guy who wrote, produced, and directed the film.
Okay,
and created it.
absolutely. At the end of the day, she has the final say. At the end of the day, George Lucas has the final say. Somebody has to take the blame for that.
Right.
And she did. And it's the same thing with
Because
him.
the thing is are they poorly manufactured movies? No. Is the acting bad? Did they get bad actors?
Look,
No. Is
not
it like?
necessarily.
And there it goes. There it goes.
All the pieces themselves are good.
They said stop. It's like not about being a woman. They're like stop white knighting. There you go. It's easy to blame something being bad, and it's a lady. It's very easy.
Go look at the.
See, look,
go
writing
look
on
at-
his
go
Steam.
look at the fucking IMDb.
I mean, like, yeah, exactly. English Bulldog. What have you done in your life? Now look at her IMDb and compare it to yours. You've done nothing. So I'm white knighting. What have you done? Exactly. Like she's worked and been a part of some of the best films in Hollywood. So How about that?
And some bad ones. It
Yeah,
happens.
some bad. Yeah.
Battle
Tell me.
fight.
It's easy to point a
Do you know who
finger.
insisted that she be the one in charge?
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Whoa. This game fucking sucks.
Does,
It
bro.
feels so bad to play.
It feels fucking bad.
so bad to
Guess
play.
what? So like Vader's slow, and this game is slow.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
feels like trash.
yeah.
This game fucking sucks. I just want to beat this guy.
Guess
me
what?
something busted on Vader, chat.
Kathleen Kennedy had a part of Andor. Andor's some of the best Star Wars has ever fucking been.
Right, yeah. No,
Right?
She never gets praised.
Didn't
when
get
something
praised for
good-
Andor, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Or
It's
how
like-
about the first season of The Mandalorian when
Whoever-
fucking Luke comes back and does the baddest fucking Luke Skywalker shit you ever fucking seen? Was it not her?
No, I guess not.
Come on, guys.
When shit goes good, you get praise for it. When shit goes bad, you get blamed for it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
as simple as that.
Andor is
So-
depressing. That's why it's great. It really fucking, it's depressing. You're like, fucking shit. This Empire is fucking.
That happens to every franchise. That happens to every director.
Season 2 then.
When Snyder does something good, he gets praised for it. When he does something bad, he gets shitted on it. And you shit on him every single time he does something bad.
I sit on him mostly.
There you go.
Simmons shits on him more.
Whatever. It's the same fucking thing. She's in charge of the project. If the project goes bad, she gets blamed for it. It's just how it goes. That's why producers get the most blame for almost
Right,
everything.
but there has been a very vitriolic campaign against her.
Yes.
Very vocal vitriolic campaign against her.
And it's warranted. The movies weren't good. I'm sorry.
No, but you're missing.
I'm missing the point. It's like,
My point
she's
is
getting
that-
it worse because she has a vagina.
Well,
That's
it's because
fucking ridiculous, dude.
it is ridiculous.
I think she's just getting bad reviews because the fucking movies were bad.
But like, say, I literally can see like, she always bad. You're like, okay, here's her producer credits: Poltergeist, E.T., Temple of Doom, Gremlins, Goonies, Back to the Future 1, Color Purple, American Tail, Empire of the Sun, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Land Before Time 1. I can keep going. Back to the Future 2,
yeah.
always. Back to the Future 3, Gremlins 2,
So here's the thing.
Arachnophobia, Cape Fear,
I love
Papa
Arachnophobia.
Goes West, Hook,
So here's the thing. All the movies you just
Tiny
mentioned.
Toons Adventure Movie.
What the fuck does that have to do with Star Wars?
She's been part of all of them.
Jurassic
She
Park,
was involved in the
Schindler's
same ways in those
List,
films that she was in Star Wars.
Jurassic Park 1, Schindler's List,
But somehow she became public enemy number 1.
Twister,
To like Star Wars.
Lost
Yeah,
World, The Sixth
and why?
Sense,
It was literally because
The Sixth Sense,
and if it was Snyder, he would have been the
AI,
same shit.
JP3,
They would have shitted all over him.
War of the Worlds,
Okay.
Munich, Persepolis,
Battle 2. Fight.
Ponyo,
What was that?
Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And there's a lot of misses here too. War Horse, Lincoln, you know.
Lincoln was good.
So on and so forth. She has an incredible track record. She has some duds.
Yeah.
People think she's some terrible person because all of a sudden, like, yeah, Star Wars kind of sucks now. It does. We know this. But, like, I will put the blame on the person writing or directing. Mostly the writer.
Yeah.
Because the actors
Fuck you.
Nice.
did great. Honestly.
There you go.
And they were honestly directed well, even if I thought the story was crap. The direction, like the way the cinematography, the way they were shot, the way they were acted, was done well. They're just terribly written. You are weak.
Didn't say anything about the dark side.
That's your bad guy. That's your bad guy.
Yeah, I absolutely agree 100%. Don't blame the actors. Stay away from that shit.
No, with like the Asian girl guy.
Yeah, stop
Jesus
doing that
Christ,
shit.
dude. These are. It's like people like go after the wrong. Also, people are crazy. That kid that was in Game of Thrones and shit. Like People like the
Joffrey,
evil kid Joffrey,
Yeah.
like people were coming after him. He had to go like kind of reclusive because people were treating him like he was his character.
Right. And the same thing with Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks got it fucking worse.
People are fucking nuts, dude. They're unable to disassociate a character from an actor.
Absolutely, but when the writing is bad, when the direction is bad, when the production is bad, you blame those people. So
the production of the Star Wars movies was not bad. They were well made. They were well shot. They're terribly written.
You both do Star Wars.
Both do Star Wars characters.
Gracias.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Yeah, the Jar Jar guy, the fucking
Anakin kid.
Anakin kid. Yeah, you got right too.
Even Christensen.
Hayden Christensen to a degree.
Yeah, and then like later on when people were nice to him, like he was like, "Oh shit, that's really nice." He was moved that people were actually nice to him again.
Yeah, he was moved that people were excited that he would come back.
Swords
Yes.
that heal you over time and shit like that.
Ah, that's dumb as fuck.
You got wrecked too, yeah.
Was that the
Star Wars.
Anakin, right? Talking about Anakin?
Yeah, Hayden. Or Jake Lloyd. Mark Hamill hated the fans because of how the fans were like, treating Jake Lloyd. And he was just a kid.
Yeah.
Large scale fandoms is
Vocal
really
minority.
scary.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy got all those people together, make the movie.
I say if something is bad, you're supposed to speak up, but make sure you know who you're directing it to. That's all.
And the thing is, it's like movies are fucking weird. You can read a script and everything sounds good.
Right? Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good fucking idea. Like everything seems okay, but just shit happens in execution. Like you can have like the greatest fucking idea. MVCI is this close to being a great fucking idea, but 10% of it is so fucked up that it screws the whole thing over. I am learning that as we are literally knee-deep in the goddamn engine, retooling that game. It was this close to greatness, it was just a few things fucked it up really bad.
So close to greatness!
So close.
Battle 2.
Execution was just wrong.
It's not even just execution, it's just like, why did they do this?
Yeah.
Like, why? It's just so many fucking questions of like, did somebody just not
Grab me.
give a shit?
Vader feels like trash.
He really does.
Yes. So imagine trying to beat the game with him. It was painful. I don't remember this game feeling that bad. Jesus
Maybe the
Christ.
Xbox version feels better.
It's probably the Xbox, which we probably played it on. And you guys are like,
What am I doing, dude?
Force pull.
Yeah, I'm
They both have force energy.
Oh,
Go
wow.
ahead first. You don't think it's so much of it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what am I doing?
What do you say about the same about Street Fighter Cross Tekken? I go back and I play Street Fighter Cross Tekken after a long time, and I am reminded by how weird that game feels.
Nice.
Go back and play Cross Tekken. It feels like a weirdly stiff Street Fighter 4. It honestly, I think, feels worse than Street Fighter 4. It's a weird decision. And you get used to it after you play it for a bit, but there's not an inherent, like, oh, this game feels amazing to play. There is some cool shit to find, but in my opinion, Street Fighter Cross Tekken is kind of the Mortal Kombat of the Street Fighter series, where you have to get used to its systems, and then it opens up, and then it like starts to feel sort of cool, and you get access to cool shit. And it's like, whoa, this is sort of dope.
Vader got off.
But the first impression of Cross Tekken, it feels like just on a raw press buttons sort of situation. It feels weird.
No, I don't want to play Vader anymore.
Damn.
You can play other shit.
I do not want to play Vader again.
Jeez.
Vader feels
Anti-fun.
Like
And he's anti-foot character.
Bro.
Vader feels like trash.
yes.
Wikipedia.
Aren't you describing Marvel Infinite there as well? No, dude. If there's one thing that's like practically universally acclaimed about MVCI from the get-go is that the gameplay is sick. Like anybody that touches the game, the first impression of MVCI is fucking sick. And the first month impression from a lot of people that like Marvel 3, they didn't like it that much because it felt kind of homogenized. But if you waited 3 months, the gameplay opened up a ton. People found all this crazy shit that you can do. So it's like, no, I'm not with you on MVCI. MVCI always had the bastion of gameplay was king in that game, and it's fucking super fun. It's just all the other shit that goddamn sucks about it.
Can you parry those?
Yeah. It's like down, back, parry. Back parry, sorry. Well, this is capeless Vader.
Yeah, I did the second one. And there's my cape. Oh no, but he has like the little bottom part.
What's under his belt?
Right, that was what they had to do for player 2.
Yeah, just take off his cape.
Can we make him like a pink Vader? No.
Man.
Remember when EA basically tried to like defend their decision for the Battlefront 2 shit? They're like, nobody wants to run around as a pink Darth Vader. And I'm like, buddy.
You are wrong.
You are wrong. All of you are wrong.
And like, people have whole costumes that they wear of pink Vader.
Fight.
Yeah, I've seen those like Hello Kitty Vaders and shit.
She takes up a lot of damage. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Vader sucks.
He is. She hit him twice in like half of the
I know.
shit.
Vader's slow as fucking as well. Oh. Get me the fuck out of this game.
That is all that matters.
You know, what would we do next? What time is it? What would we do next and what time is it?
3.
It's tree, y'all.
Wow.
Already
Turn
tree, y'all.
select.
Hell no, get me the fuck out of here.
Even Steve feels it.
Jesus.
Vader sucks.
His health is just terrible. Like, I got hit twice. I was like, what the fuck happened to my health?
Naughty child.
Like, why would they make the character so bad?
Oh. You know what's crazy is that Yoda's really good.
Yeah, she can't hit him.
Yeah, Yoda's like shockingly good.
Oh, it wasn't that the vision that Luke had for the character is he does a little bunch of spinning shit and he spins around a bunch of times and you can't hit him and shit like that. He did that in the movie. Why does nobody know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Because you said Luke.
Because you said Luke.
Yeah.
Oh,
we were all thinking about that.
Make a Star
He
Wars
said, wasn't that
costume?
Luke's vision? We're like,
Luke's vision.
fucking George's vision.
Damn. I'll make a Star Wars costume.
Yeah.
we were stuck on that for a little bit.
Is Jorge's vision.
Why does nobody know what I'm talking about?
I think I'll have to make it with Rashid, Zahid. Or Rashid? No, Zahid.
Battle 3. Fight.
George Lucas! See, it was Luke!
No, you said Luke.
Nah! Lucas!
So,
No wonder I said Luke. I was like, wait a second.
Lucas!
Luke is in there.
You said Luke because you inflated the character with the person who made it.
That's fine.
Steve's vision.
Well, what the fuck? Jesus.
Man, do I really appreciate Soulcalibur 6's gameplay after playing this. I really appreciate Soulcalibur 6's gameplay. I really do.
Alright, let me see what Voldo feels like in this fucking game here. You don't want to give up?
You're not having any fun. Let's give it to him.
Steve is in pain, bro. Why are you putting yourself in this pain?
I want to fucking learn.
Why? We're not going to
man.
play this game probably much after this.
Because there's got to be some cool stuff with the characters. We
There
just
is
don't
some
know.
cool stuff,
There
and
has
guess what?
to be.
There is really cool things in this game,
Yeah.
and it's locked behind requirements to get to it that are fucking ridiculous. There's like supers in this game.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking of MK11, where it's like, oh, you want to get this crushing blow, you have to do 40 different things.
Yes,
to go
that is in
way.
that. Actually,
Yeah.
in this game, you have to like knock characters' armor off, and you can literally super them. Here's the thing: it never happens.
Yeah.
It literally, it's like Pandora Street Fighter Cross Tekken shit. You never use it. There's no reason to.
Nice codpiece.
The
Yeah.
cursed sword assumes the
Nice
shape
snake
of
layer.
its beloved master.
Damn, look at these guys with their big forks and knives. They're ready to eat your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
That's me for looking at booty. With glasses.
These guys are
This is such a good-looking game, dude. My God, this shit was like 2008, chat. This was 2008. We were spoiled. It's better plays like shit.
Explosion.
Song does not play like Song.
This shit, if this game was just upscaled, it could look like a modern game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even shitting you.
No.
I think some parts of this game legit look better than Soulcalibur 6.
There's definitely some shit going on here.
It's weird.
I think it's the art.
Fight.
Jesus Christ.
For its time, though, this game probably had much bigger budget than 6 did.
No way, this was 08. I'm 99% sure it is. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look it up. From my
I mean,
you know,
it wasn't
brain.
that far into the PS.
It was the beginning of the life cycle of the system.
Yeah, and that system came out in 2006, so 2008.
2008, bro. I don't forget. July 2008. I bought it launch day.
This is not Star Wars. Nobody's using a Star Wars character.
But
I just wanted to see what
we're
this-
trying to find fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Looking for fun.
this is still not even fun.
And we were looking in all the wrong places.
Hey-oh.
Terrible.
I love Star Trek.
Nah, I was fucking... Okay, why did they choose forks?
They're gonna eat your ass.
What the fuck is going on?
Big forks. Like dinnerware forks.
Are they waiting for the loser to pass
weird.
out so they
That's a
start
salad fork.
Not have her shit.
Battle 4. Fight.
eating? Like a giant knife. Is that? Yeah, it's a knife and fork. Filet mignon your ass.
Is it upscaled on Series X? Chat, I'm 99.9% sure this game does not even work on Series S and X, right? If it does, then sick. Then we can just play that one in the future. But does it? It's not backwards compatible. Okay, no, I didn't think so. If it was, we got something recently. We got Soulcalibur Broken Destiny, which is PSP Soulcalibur 4.
Broken
Great.
Destiny.
Which
Was there-
you can't play 2-player on.
Was there a Soulcalibur on PSP?
Yeah, yep, Broken Destiny. Kratos is in it,
Ah, that's right.
but there's no 2-player.
That's when he was super hot. Popular boy.
Man, yeah, this is...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to play, dude.
Damn, he said this.
I don't want to play this shit.
Well, you could be
Look at her eyes.
Apprentice.
And it's funny when you get close on it, things start breaking apart, right? You get close to the character models, and you
Yeah.
start seeing like, oh yeah, it is a 2008 game.
Oh, this game kind of sucks.
This game kind of sucks.
like 2 feels 10,000 times more
Alright,
responsive and fluid than
And
this.
it's also 10 years older.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give chat what they want and Steve a chance.
No, Kenny knows that character more than you do.
I know.
What? What's the?
You know the character more than he does.
You said damn.
Yeah, I said, damn, you don't know the character.
No, I know the character. You said I know the character more than Simmons.
Right. And then he picked it anyway, and I was like, damn, I can't believe you picked her again. I thought I was like, damn, you just picked her, and you didn't even give you the game to pick her. That's why I was saying, damn,
Pick the picker?
pick the character.
I will eliminate
You alright?
Chat all acting
Are you?
all amazed and everything like they don't have a porn tab open right now on their computer.
Battle
my
1. Fight.
Was this when she was like her thickest or something? Like, oh. What? What?
Damn, that shit flew by. There's like an X-wing that just flew by.
Oh, here we go. I'm surprised they went with Vader and Yoda instead of actual Darth Maul. Darth Maul just makes more sense in this
Oh,
game.
geez.
Yeah, they pretty much did Yoda because, you know, of the movies.
Yeah.
Darth Maul was only in one of the
But
prequels.
he still would have been way cooler.
It would have been
right.
way fucking cooler.
Especially with his double double sword thing.
That would have been like a cooler style.
Yeah, definitely been a cool list. That's right. So I mean, yeah. Was it Snoke, General Grievous, and Darth Maul have never been in a fighting game.
Fuck Snoke.
There was a weird ass
not Snoke,
Clone Wars fighting game. Late
No,
Wii life.
the Darth, what is his name that Yoda beat up?
It was probably a wiggle waggle fest, but there was a weird versus fighting game. Might have been more arena fighter. I'm not even sure.
Dooku?
Yeah, Dooku. Yeah,
Oh, we should have played this. Three.
I don't know why. I think Dooku was a very interesting character.
Well, he got even
They
more
made him
interesting.
interesting.
They made him
Yeah.
interesting. You watch the stuff on
The cartoon after
Yeah.
that is like, this is the reason why he became an asshole.
Yeah, and
Or
it
became-
and it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Just like a certain X-Men character.
Yeah.
No spoilers though.
Yeah.
We already talked about
But the thing is,
Oh, yeah.
like, his turn makes sense. Did Anakin's turn make sense? I don't fucking know. It was like, oh, we're gonna do, he's gonna fix your wife.
Fight.
Well, can I fix my wife? No. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just still be mad. Hey,
Yeah, he's like, well, if we work together, I'm sure we could find the power. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you said you knew.
Yeah.
No, you said his master knew. He didn't.
Oh
But
wait.
if you work together, you can find a way to stop
It just makes no
But like
sense.
even before, it's like, I'm the only
nice.
What the hell was that?
I'm the only one who can
Did you see?
I did a quarter circle something.
Did you like the Magneto was right thing? We were talking about this.
Oh, no shit.
Bad guys that are right.
Yeah.
In this X-Men episode, Magneto was right.
He was. It was very interesting. I don't know where this show's gonna go from here, but yeah, it's definitely again.
I think it's leading to Fatal Attractions, which is the issue 25 of the old X-Men Jim Lee series, where Wolverine gets his adamantium ripped out of his body.
Okay.
Literally rips the adamantium out of his body. I think they're going to that.
Okay, I thought that was like way into the future, but if they're gonna do it here, then yeah.